Hello guys, welcome to California, Great America. This is the first time I'll vlog here. Never had a chance to vlog in this park. I've been here a couple times, but I just didn't have a chance to vlog. But there goes Carousel, Gold Striker, the Star Tower. We got Patriot on the other side. So we got a beautiful fountain over there. So first we're gonna grab some lunch because I haven't ate lunch yet. Here's another look at Gold Striker as we walk by. Then there's the Star Tower, just cycling on its tower, trying to go back down slowly. And there's those Gold Striker dropping down the lift, and they're going to be going through this drop. And very fast coaster, very fast. And I forgot to point out, when you go to Great America, you can easily see planes just flying by. I've heard it's the same thing with what Kentucky Kingdom does on YouTube. So there are also planes flying by too. And then flight deck is on the other side. Alright, so we're not gonna eat lunch after all. We're going to ride Gold Striker first ride, which is right here. And it doesn't seem like the line isn't that bad. Doesn't look like there's not a lot of people today because it's a weekday. It's Wednesday today, so probably people are at work, so no one wants to be here. Not a lot of people, so it doesn't look like it's busy today. I don't think so. All right, we just got off Gold Striker. This is a wooden roller coaster by GCI. It is faster than Apocalypse down at Magic Mountain. And I gotta say, this is probably a lot better than Apocalypse because the drop's pretty good. The first drop, going to that tunnel was incredible. And there's a lot of turns. It's a longer ride than Apocalypse. And, this is a better GCI. So I love the ride. So taking a look at the park, this is really how it really looks like. You'll pass Gold Striker, you'll then go show up in front of their newer coaster. This is one of their newest coaster, Railblazer. They opened back in 2018, so they haven't gotten a new coaster. But because they're closing in 2033, I don't really think that they will get anything new, but they stay open, maybe, because of the merger of Six Flags. Maybe the Six Flags owner could stop the park from shutting this down, or technically the government, I don't know, but they just merged, I think it's since July 1st, so this is owned by Six Flags now, so maybe a lot of things could change, who knows. There's Demon, so you walk around this park, and then this is where you're gonna find Railblazer when you pass Gold Striker. Then you go a little more towards the back, you will see Grizzly and then the Psycho Mouse and stuff. So this is Demon right here. This is their Shoot the Chutes ride, which is closed. So probably it'll be in the chopping block. Who knows? You can get a room for maybe a new dive coaster, or maybe like an RMC hybrid to go to the spot. It's not open right now, so, and it's already summer. Or maybe they're doing some maintenance for this ride. So let me guys know in the comments what's wrong with this Whitewater Falls here in California's Great America. Yeah, it's supposed to be open because it's summertime, but the ride is closed. So yeah, look at that double down drop. It's completely the flume is drained, but there are still some water in the pond. So here you can see there's still some water, but there's no water channel on the ride. So it's not, there's no water flowing or anything. So chances are we gonna see this ride go away, or are they just doing some maintenance work? Let me know guys in the comments. So I just found out just now that Railblazer doesn't look like it's open. I don't see any train cycle, so this is probably temporarily closed, probably because it's maybe there's some maintenance work with this ride. Maybe it broke down, so maybe they're trying to fix it. I don't see any single train cycle. I don't know, I'll let you guys know if it's really open, but as of right now I don't see any train cycle on this roller coaster. The Railblazer is a newest ride here. So next up, we're heading towards Patriot. Their B&M floorless conversion from Vortex. Used to be a stand-up coaster. So I've ridden this before, but you know, like what I said before, I didn't get a chance to vlog here just because I didn't have much time. So hopefully this time I have a chance to record a vlog for you guys. So we're gonna go ride Patriot next. See you there. We're going on Patriot. Let's see if the line is busy today. If it's a long line, or looks like it's seems like it's a walk-on today. I'm so surprised it's walk-on today. So like Gold Striker, it's just a walk-on, and like there's not that much people. So it doesn't look like it's a busy ride today. There's not so many guests going on this ride. So but the line looks like it's a walk-on. So if you go on a weekday, then chances are you can probably ride most of the rides you like. Let's see how busy it is. Does the station look full? It's not as busy right now. So not much people. So like everything's like almost a walk-on, which is pretty cool. So yeah, as you can tell, this is the B&M Florless trains for Patriot. They took out the stand-up trains from Vortex. I don't know, maybe it's in the shed. So you know, you're sitting floorless like Scream at Magic Mountain and Medusa at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. So we just got off Patriot, yeah, from Florless Coaster. I'd say it's one of the weaker Florless coasters, but it's still enjoyable. Some people may miss the stand-up trains, but you know, it's probably starting to fade out. That's blue, but other than that, the ride was still pretty fun. I love the tuned versions. It's a B&M Florless coaster, so I recommend that this is a smooth roller coaster. I don't think you're gonna get any rattle to it. I know some people say there's a rattle, but as long as you keep your head forward, probably it will be smoother. So it depends on your ride experience and the way you ride it. So don't like hesitate. I might also do a updated review of this coaster because before I was just way too immature. So I'll do an updated review on this coaster, and yeah. And we're gonna see if we can get some lunch, and I'll try to ride some more. They're closing at 6 today, and I think the reason why it's not as packed is because I think a lot of people are at the water park because it's too hot to go to an amusement park right now. So probably they're over there at South Bay Shores right now. So you know, the people from the South Bay Shores probably would rather go there than over here because it's too hot for them. So they feel like they don't want to ride over. But there are still some people who don't care, you know. There are like a lot of roller coaster enthusiasts and coaster nerds and GP who still doesn't care, just want to enjoy the park. So eventually, maybe later before closing, there'll be a lot more people. But I just saw from Patriot Station, there's a lot of people, you know, at South Bay Shores right now. So yeah, we're gonna go and grab some lunch though. So update earlier, I just saw a Train Cycle and Railblazer. They're actually open, but I'm not sure if we're gonna go on this yet. But like what I said before, we're heading out to eat some lunch. So just kind of want to show you guys around this area because this used to be empty, and since Invertigo was removed back in 2010. The ride was there, and they took it down. No, I think it was 2012 when they took it out. So 2011, I might have been wrong. Let me know the year. I'll probably figure it out, but I forgot. Now they put in an RMC Raptor on its spot. So, but half of the land is still empty. So I wonder what they're gonna do with that area. So ever since they did like renovations because of Railblazer, they added a new ride, and now it looks a lot better now than before. There's Invertigo, but Invertigo was there at least because this land was sitting vacant for like quite a few years, and then in 2018 they decided to build something over here. So this grassy area over here was part of Invertigo, and then where Railblazer's lift hill is probably the spikes of the coaster Invertigo. Just letting you know that the coaster is now removed to make way for Iron Menace at Dorney Park, and then yeah, so they relocated Dorney Park as Stinger. So this is now taking its spot for Invertigo. I just spotted an employee standing right in front of the entrance. Seems like this ride is closed, so maybe that train was just testing. So Railblazer is probably still down. I believe they might reopen sometime. So I just saw one train just landing on the track, so I believe they're testing it. So I don't know, maybe there's just not a lot of guests. That's why they're not gonna operate the ride without the guests riding it. So they don't want to waste their time. So I don't know, that could be the reason. So. And then here's Demon, part of Demon. This is Grizzly. So we're gonna get in a burger place right now. So there's the drop tower, the Intamin drop tower, and I think this is the newest part of the park. They did some renovations here with a new Barney's attraction. They renamed that ride, and they added like the specific gliders over here. So there's a new flat ride over there. So yeah, we're gonna go eat some lunch though. See you later. Alright, so this is my lunch. As usual, a cheeseburger, plain, and french fries. These are my lunch today. I forgot to point out, we bought food from Burger Barn, located right next to Grizzly. So there's a food court next to Grizzly, so if you want to come in and get burger, this is the right location to get a sandwich like this. Alright, next ride, we're riding the Grizzly. They say that this is a boring ride, doesn't do much. It just goes up and down, just like a classic Woody. Kind of like the, Giant Dipper, but this one is an older coaster. So I'm not sure if it's an older coaster, but it doesn't do much. It just goes up and down. It doesn't really have that much airtime. We do have up and down hills, but they don't really give us much airtime on this roller coaster. It's just a plain boring ride, just meant for the families. It's a classic wooden roller coaster, like what you see in your county fairs, or you will see at a small amusement park. It's not too special, though. This is another wooden coaster we're gonna go on. And does the ride look busy? We'll find out. So we're here on the queue for Grizzly. It doesn't look like it's that busy today. Not much people today. So it's almost like a walk-on, so there's not much people. So and this is the queue line for Grizzly. It looks like there's not much people falling in line, so it's not that long. So that's great. Okay, we just got off the classic wooden coaster, Grizzly. Not too bad. It's just not that exciting. I mean, it just goes up and down. It's your typical classic Woody coaster, meant for families. Yeah, it's a little bit thrilling. It's just that I feel like this coaster needs to get the RMC treatment, or they just need to put Titan Track on it, or they could also, I don't think it's going to be a GCI because they got Gold Striker already, but they can either RMC it or build a ground up or something and just maybe put in something else, maybe. It's not really that fun of a ride. I mean, people just go there just to have a little fun, but, that coaster, yeah, it's not too extreme or anything. It's really not that intense. Just for excitement only, but we're gonna head over to Flight Deck now, so we're gonna ride Flight Deck. Yeah. And really quick to point out that this is the entrance to South Bay Shores. I think you have to pay a separate admission for this water park, and this one you have to pay a different admission for the dry park. So you can't just go in there. So just letting you know. So this is a whole new South Bay Shores water park. There's restaurants and stuff. So there's like kind of some new stuff over there. So there's flight deck, and just kind of showing you guys around the park because you haven't been to this park yet. So yeah, so we're head over to flight deck again. This is Mass Effect New Earth, but we don't have time to go on it right now. So yeah, this is also there's a flying scooters ride here too. So we're just kind of showing you around in case you didn't been here. But this is my first time vlogging here, so yeah, pretty cool. Park looks pretty cool. All right, so we're riding this one here, the red coaster. This is the hanging coaster flight deck. This is gonna be the last ride of the day, and we'll probably just walk around a bit more. And yeah, so flight deck is our last ride. They put a little bit of theming, fighter jets. It's really sparse. It's nothing much here. Just fighter jets and just a moving antenna, satellite dish. So very sparse theming, but the color really do pop. But it seems like the red is starting to fade out. So either you give it a fresh coat or bring back the black color scheme and leave the supports white or gray. And yeah, so maybe they'll leave the support gray, but they'll paint the track black. So maybe just you know, next time we'll paint the ride. Looks like the line's not too busy. Looks like this ride is like a walk-on today. Doesn't look too deserted. It's pretty cool, yeah. Oh, they got a history of the Top Gun. Not much theming at all. Just this. That's nothing much. You don't really feel like you're in a Air Force base. You just see some theming on the side. Yeah, it's not that busy today. Okay, this bright red roller coaster was flight deck. Hello. We just got off, and it's a fun invert. Once I got off, you know, I feel like I want to go on it one more time. Like, I wish they could just run another circuit. So I'm like, that seems to be a short invert among the other two that I rode, and Raptor. So it was still pretty fun, but it's a short B&M inverts problem. Very short ride, just 3 inversions. You just go over the water and the ride is over. I wish they could have added more feet of track to it. It would have been a good ride. So I'll review this coaster very soon, but had fun on it. So the last thing actually we're gonna do is buy some nano coasters, and we're gonna head on out. Alright guys, that's a wrap for California's Red America. Well, I'm glad I did the vlog here. It was really nice. And you know what? Thank you for those who are watching my videos. You are doing wonders right now. And anyway, here's a beautiful look of the fountain. So we're gonna pretty much wrap things up over here. And I had a great day today. It was a kind of a tiring day. It's a weekday, that's why like a lot of people seem to be tired today. It's a weekday. People came back from work, and they stopped by here to have a little fun. So yeah, so if you want to avoid lines, I think a weekday is really something you should try. So but absolutely a lot of things to do here. I mean, when it comes to roller coasters, they only have a couple roller coasters. They have a total of 9 roller coasters here, which is not as bad. But this do feel like Knott's Berry Farm. It's owned by Cedar Fair, but they do have a differences, of course. But the size is pretty much almost like Knott's Berry Farms. But I had a great day, so hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.